Hey everybody, how you doing? This is the Bopper coming at you, Mr. Stagg, Mr. John Stagg, and I got a few people asking about my collection and what I had and how large it is and so on and so forth, so I figured I would just throw a video up just to show some of my juice. So here it is. This is shelf number 1, and these are all designer frags. You got Issey Miyake's in there, Thalliums, you got all of my Dior's, Givenchy's, a bunch of Guerlain's in there. I'm sorry if it's hard to see. This room is fairly dark, and I'm wearing a head flash as well, so I apologize. But yep, there's my Les Mails. You got some Laliques in the back there. Lalique White, Encre back there. And the wood collection, the Heatwood collection, I have them all, including Potion. You got your Burberrys in there. You got London, you got Brit, you got Touch, Beat. They're all in there. My my Fahrenheit's. I still need Aqua. You got Absolute, 32, and the original. Here's my Hermes collection. Concentré d'Orange Vert, and you got TDH, of course, and Bellamy, and that summer frag, the Mediterranean one. And moving right along, there are all my Varvatos back there. I pretty much have them all except for Artisan, I think. And my Chanel's in the corner there, Sports in there, Allure, Monsieur, Egoist, Platinum Egoist, and a little Ed Hardy's thrown in the mix, and some of my Tom Fords, Grave Editor back there, Tom Ford Extreme, and Tom Ford, the regular stuff. And alright, let me get off my knees here. Shelf number 2, gray flannel, yeah. Smells good on me, boys and girls. I don't know. I know it gets a lot of hate, but the juice works on the Bopper skin. Anywho, you got your Bulgaris here, the Puck, the Glass Puck, Ungaros, Smaltos, Animale. You got my 1 million in there, the Kenzos all the way in the back. Yeah. Absolute, Jill Sanders, I love that juice. Dolce & Gabbanas, you got some Polos down in there, all my Cartiers, Declaration, Santos, Roadster, Pasha. Moving over to the Mugler collection. I think I have them all with the exception of coffee. And I'll be damned if I'm paying like $200 for it either. I'll wait for somebody to lower the price on that or re-release it. Whatever. You got a bunch of stuff over there. Bouchon. You got my Pradas in the back there. Just got Prada Infusion today. Got a lot of juice actually coming in the next couple of days probably. You got my Salvador. Back there's Dali. Keaton. Lola Lampica, Gearness, yeah, got a lot of good stuff back in there. So that's basically all my designer juice for the most part, unless there's some downstairs that I'm splitting. I don't think so, but that's pretty much it. So going over to the nice niche stuff, all kinds of stuff for niche. There are my towers. I love Penhaligons. There's a bunch of them in there. The Comme des Garns, whatever the hell you call it. I'm terrible on the pronunciation. I'm from Jersey. What do you expect? Anyway, there's the Parfum des Empires back in there. You got Hindu Grass, and I believe the other one. What is that? Pardon. Okay, Kinski, yeah. I love my Kinski. Back in there. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. There are my Montels. all in a row. My Monas, my Amouage. If you can see back in there, they're all my Bonds, bunch of them. My Surges, 7 or 8 of them back in there. And oh, and there's my Kerosenes. I got the whole collection on that, all the way back there. I'm sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy. This is why I don't do videos, because I'm terrible at it. But anyway, so that's basically all my bottle niche. There are a few downstairs that I am in the process of splitting. But then we kind of move over to all of my decants. I'm not going to go through them all. I'll show you where I keep them stored, because I really don't want this to run much longer than it's already running. So we'll scoot out there. And then you see my bedroom. Okay, so this is where I keep a lot of my decants. We got all kinds of stuff in here. Most of it is all niche. You got your Bleecker Street, you got your Tower, you got Green Irish Tweed, big old bottle of Aventus from the Fragrance Bros, Gray Flannel, itemized out because that one is just a flacon of it. Yes. You got Amouage Interlude Man, you got Memoir Man, I got a full bottle of that. You got another Green Irish Tweed, you got Original Vetiver, you got Red Vetiver, which I have a bottle of too, a nice decant of Back to Black, Midnight in Paris, this is the, I have the bottle of the EDT, but this is the EDP. Original Vetiver, another one, and just a barrage of ones in back in there. So yes, I do have a lot of decants. You know, I wish I could afford to buy the bottles for all of these, but it gets a little pricey, as I'm sure you guys know. In this one, I just started this one. I don't know what I have in here. I got 3 in here. I got some Aventus Extreme from Mel. I figured I'd try his juice out. Support. This is a CJ Sense Comfort, and this is a little guy of Cure Beluga. All right, let me zip this closed. And guys, I apologize for this amateurish video, but you know, that's how the Bopper rolls. I'm just not into this video. A lot of these are mostly my Tom Ford decants in here, but I got a lot of different stuff. Black Violet right here. A lot of this stuff is from Slurpees. Shout out to Steve. Cafe Rose. You got Amber Absolute. And I also have a full bottle of Amber Absolute as well. Boy Rouge. Tuscan Leather, Hapon Noir, what's this, Oud Wood, Black Orchid, bunch of little stuff back in there. This is a, what is this? This is from MFK, and this is my Oud. I got a little bit of left in there. I sold most of that. I don't really care for that too much. This is Oud Ossifan, Ambre Nuit, Noir de Noir, and this is probably Noir de Noir 2. I love Noir de Noir, Neroli Portofino. I just got this not too long ago from the Fragrance Bros, and I think I'm going to need more of it for the summer because this stuff is really hot. I like it a lot. And then I got some Tobacco Vanille. I got another Tobacco Vanille. I don't wear too much of that. I don't know. I used to really dig it, but kind of leaning away from it right now. But I do like to mix it with Ambre Rousse. That's about the only 2 fragrances that I will mix together. I'm not really big on that, though. You know, I think it's cool people do it. Back in here, this is where I keep my overflow, which there is none right now because I was able to get everything in that first section. I do have a backup bottle of Gucci Pour Homme 2 back there, and I have a backup of Fahrenheit back there. And these are empty cigar boxes, but I do keep the majority of all of my samples in here, and there are a ton. A month just on samples alone. And actually, I think there's even more in here. This is where I keep, yeah, there's a lot of samples in here. These are a lot of duplicate samples or stuff that I give away because I already have the juice, don't need the samples, and these are just a bunch of other samples in there. I even have more samples down in my office. I have a home office. I work from home, which is why I am on Facebook all the time, because it's always minimized in my taskbar. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's about it. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to check my video out. It's 11 minutes, and this is going to take forever to upload, if it's actually even going to upload. And I do appreciate all the support that everyone has been showing me in my splits. I never really meant to be a splitter. It just kind of like happened, kind of fell in my lap, and I actually enjoy it. I put some pictures up of the area that I use for splitting. I converted my wet bar into a splitting bar, so that's kind of where I'm doing all my splits. So again, thanks for showing love, and I wish you all a good weekend. There's my grandmother. Old school. And there's my wife's grandparents. You would think they were at the same wedding. Anyway, enough babbling. Have a good night, guys. Peace.